What's up, everybody? What's good? What's going down? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Get your butts on up in here, man. Get your butts on up in here, man. It's time to talk some Cowboys football. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your sons, tell your daughters, tell your kids, tell all of them. Get the hell on in here to Big Game James. What's going on, everybody? Come on in here. I'm going to wait for y'all jumping in here. Ha! Slow down, Grasshopper. What up with you, Brandon Williams, Philly Cowboys 76? Man, you better not go. Nah, I don't want to hear that. You better not. I ain't going to keep you long, dog. Stay up. You got a good 30 minutes in you, Brandon Williams. You got some good talking right here. You got 30 minutes. I don't want to hear that because I know you have stayed up late and went to work. Like, I know you kicked it all night and went to work on the spur of the moment, so don't even play me like that. You know what I'm saying? What up, Garcia? Who's up in here? What's up, everybody? Ruben Coleman, Stevie Mack, 23 as usual. Say prime time. Ron Smith, what up? Tell all your peoples get on up in here, man. It's time to talk a little more Cowboys football, man. I'm going to wait for y'all. I'm going to chill right quick. I just got done listening to some Tribe Called Quest. Any of y'all listen to Tribe Called Quest? Hey, I am a black man. I listen to all type of music, though. I listen to all type of music, so you know, I listen to anything. My favorite is rap because that's what I grew up on. But I listen to blues, jazz, rock, gospel, country, anything got a nice little beat and little something to it. I'm gonna listen to it. So I definitely don't discriminate. But I was listening to some Tribe Called Quest today. The Midnight Marauders album, Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders album, the Midnight Song. Just listen to the instrumental was really taking me there. I like to really listen to my instrumentals before I come live because it just really takes me there. So I was really feeling that Tribe Called Quest. Anybody listen to Tribe Called Quest, they are banging. And a lot of times I like listening just to instrumentals because I don't want to hear all them words sometimes. I don't want to hear no words. I just want to hear the music and the beat to kind of get me there, to get me in the zone and kind of get me, there. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I do. Shout outs to everybody up in here, though. Shout outs to everybody. Yeah, I like it. Far Side. Hey, I bang the Far Side too. Really, their first album, they should have came with more, but I like the Far Side. You know what I mean? I hope we going to the What's Up, Gambino? 30 minutes of fire. Let's do it. I ain't going to hold you too long because you said you're going to come back with Gambino. What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, man. Let's jump in here because today we're talking about the cornerback position. Well, at least I'm talking about the cornerback position. That's what going to be spoken about. But let me give quick shout-outs to my peoples out there. Let me give a quick shout-out to my peoples out there. Wouldn't be good if I didn't give a shout out to Silver and Blue Nation with the originator, Big Game James. You know who you talking to in the Cowboys experience. You see down in that corner. You know what? If you're trying to get into a game, I had a lot of people jumping up in my inbox right quick trying to get to these games, and I got these good prices across the board, man. I'm telling you, across the board, these are the lowest prices in town. What more can you get for a couple days of pure pleasure, kicking it, having a great time, hotel accommodation taken care of for drinks, transportation, and you're getting good tickets. And if you're trying to get down to the field and actually see that good stuff, I got them field passes as well for y'all. You need to come holler at me. All right, I had a nice few people already jump in the inbox. Some people done signed up, getting that Cowboys experience, hollering at these games. I'm hosting the Miami game, third game of the year. Big Game James is going to be down there kicking it. So I'm waiting for y'all. So if y'all really trying to get to these games and trying to make it happen and get on that Cowboys experience, you need to inbox me on my Big Game James page so we can make that info happen so I can get you over to Barry because I'm telling you, across the board, he's good. The numbers is good, and you're going to have a great time. So I ain't going to stay too much on that, but shout-outs to my peoples out there at the Cowboys experience. You know how they do. Now, let me jump on back in here because I was talking about the cornerback position. I said I wasn't going to hold you long. Brandon Williams, you got to go to work. I feel you. I get it. I got it. But, hey, let's jump on in here. I like to hear what y'all saying too. Yes, all day. Still available. Tickets all day. But you got to get on here so you can get that experience. Feel me. What's up? Joshua Whitlock. Yes, good prices. I'm trying to tell you, good prices. Don't worry. We're going to repeat. We're going to get out there. We're going to repeat. But let me jump out there and let's talk about these cornerback position right quick. The cornerback position, I'm a have a little series, if you can call it the Big Game James series. And let me tell you something about me, okay? I mean, I might be talking a little bit too much. Let me tell you something about me. I ain't the super breakdown artist. You feel me? Like, I ain't the, Yeah, I ain't gonna show you all the 20 X and O's, although I do know the game, so don't try to slide me like I don't. I know the game. I ain't gonna throw all that stuff at you every single time. I ain't gonna show you 37,222 videos. We're just gonna talk some real ish though about these boys. And what we're really gonna talk about is these cornerback position. So talking from my eyes and from what I see, because I played the cornerback position. I love playing the position. I love playing on defense because I love being able to go one-on-one against another person and shutting him down. When you're playing the game of football, you're playing on the trenches. You got other people right next to you. You're playing a linebacker. You're kind of still in space. When you're playing a safety position, you got angles you can see. You can see kind of the whole field because you're back there. But when you're playing that cornerback position, dog, I feel like you're at the mercy. You have to be a damn good player to play cornerback anywhere because, number one, the person who's playing receiver has the advantage over you already because he is going forward and you are going backwards. And I think in the laws of reality, somebody's going forward and you're going backwards, they're naturally going to be faster than you, right? Yeah, they are. So already you have to be a beast if they're going forward and you're going backwards. And you don't know where the hell they're going. So that means you have to have good footwork and great hips, great athletic ability, but you have to have really good hips. You have to be able to turn and open your hips at the drop of a dime. Be able to stop, turn, and open them hips and go deep. That's one of the keys when you see a cornerback. To me, when you're playing the position, yes, you like to be tall, you like to be athletic, but if your hips are stiff, man, it's a bad situation for you if you're playing corner because they're going to kill you all day. If they see you stiff hip, you dead. Dead in water. You just a fish dead in water. You get what I'm saying? But it's a tough position, man. And if you're playing it and you're good, man, you got to hold on to those guys. So that's where we come with this dilemma while I jump right in here. So I'm talking y'all's head off. That's when we come with this dilemma right here. Mr. Byron Jones. What up, Thurston? How you doing? I'm going to jump right in here. Mr. Byron Jones. Y'all see the stats. B. Jones, 67 tackles. Led the team in 14 passes defense. Pro Football Focus, I ain't really on them boys like that because they be giving crazy ratings, but I still, they do have some analytical thought. I mean, they do put the analytical side of the game together, well put. But sometimes your eyes have to be more of the analytics. So you don't want to go all PFF your life. Don't PFF your life. If you PFF your life, you're in trouble. Don't PFF your life. Some PFF in your life is cool, but not all PFF. So we threw a little bit in there. He had an overall coverage grade of 83.3. We all been talking about Byron Jones switching from safety to corner. Everybody been screaming, if he just played corner, he'd be such a much better player. And Dallas waited because they reached for a safety because we didn't have one. Everybody was in the publication saying, go get a safety, get one now. You better get a safety because that's what you need. Dallas reached and went and got one. He had a great combine, put him at safety, but he was probably a better corner. And now you've seen where Chris Richard gets in the fold last year, changes him into a Pro Bowl corner, makes the Pro Bowl with no interceptions. 14 pass breakups. Was a sticky cover. I never thought he was going to be an INT guy. Never thought he was. I've said it from day one. I didn't think he was an INT guy, but I always thought he was a sticky cover guy. You saw it even when he was at UConn, even though UConn is not a big conference to be screaming about, but you could see he was a sticky corner. So if you're talking about a cornerback battle, ain't no battle with Byron Jones this year. Only thing he's battling with is injuries, and he's got to get healthy. But he's the number one corner, as you see, and he's proved it. Now, that contract thing is a whole nother thing, and I want to say one thing real quick about the contracts. A lot of people have been talking about what people should make and this and that, and hey, I've been guilty of it and said it, but I'm going to shut my mouth. I'm going to shut the hell up about talking about what somebody else should be making because I'm going to tell you right now, if I was balling out and doing my thing and I heard 5,000 people trying to tell me what the hell I should be making after I balled out, I'm going to tell y'all to shut the hell up. So I'm going to shut the hell up. I'm not going to say what Byron Jones should or should not make. He's a very good corner. I do think he needs to prove it 2 years in a row. If he does, we'll see. I think he still has to have more inner INTs because I think when you're a top-notch corner, yes, you're going to be a great cover guy. You're going to be a sticky guy, a guy that they don't want to throw to your side of the field, a guy where they're saying, I fear him. We're not going to do that. And you saw in those games that they were not going to Byron Jones' side. Now, you can also say that Byron Jones in the second half of the season, man, he was catching L's in the second half of the season. But now we know why, because he had the groin injury and had surgery. So we understand why. And you're playing corner, you got a groin injury, it's no good. I don't care what you say. You can say, why didn't he say the injury earlier? He probably could have, but you know what? Maybe you're fighting through, and you know you have to have a good year. So you know if you sit out with a groin injury and when you have to prove yourself and you got to get a second contract, and you got to make that money like DeMarcus Lawrence did, he didn't sit out because he knew he had to get that money and it benefited him. So that's why Byron Jones didn't sit his butt out, because he had to get paid. So that's why he didn't sit out. So that's why he probably fought through it, because he got to get that money and it paid off him. But you know, people still like, we got to see it again. Stephen Jones like, we got to see it again. But you know what? Byron Jones, he's a good guy. I like him. I call him the Senator. I think he's a very good corner. Do I think he's that top Patrick Peterson? I can't talk about you right now. You had the suspension. But is he that top guy? I just feel like you got to get more interceptions. What do y'all think? I've been talking to y'all too much. It's probably going to go 30 minutes because I talk too much. I'm sorry. I'm asking y'all right now. Please subscribe, please. Yes, also. I'm asking y'all right now. What do y'all think about Byron Jones? He the number one guy? Does he deserve that top dollar money? Does he deserve that like top 3 money? Does Byron Jones? Or does he, you think, hey, he's got to show one more year and he got to get some more INTs from me? Y'all tell me. I need to hear your thoughts. I need to hear your thoughts, and let's go quick because I got to cycle through these other guys. So give me some answers quick. Don't wait. Don't have me delaying them. I don't think my internet is delayed either, so I don't have to wait all day for y'all. So y'all better come with some answers for me. Tell me, Byron Jones, is he worth that money? Got to prove it again. Get more interceptions. What's going on? I'm back over here. What y'all telling me? All right, I'm gonna see what y'all saying out there. Philly Cowboys, Tavis Banks, so far he's the best corner on the team. Yeah, that's for sure. Philly Cowboys says, pay the man. Meticulous Cowboy 86 says, show me Mo 31. Say prime time. Byron's a great corner. He deserves 13 a year. Woo. Tariq Saline says, hell to the no. Jerm on the beat. What's up with you? Richard said 1 year was focused on fundamentals. This year is going to be getting the ball. Expecting more INTs this year. We'll see. Hector Vega, what's up? How you doing? No, I wouldn't pay him even though I like him. He's good. And see, that's the point. I agree with you right there. Them boys 27. I agree with you right there. I don't want to pay him, but it's not because I don't like you, Byron Jones, like I like Byron Jones. I really do. I like Byron Jones a lot. But I don't know about 14 million a lot. That's all. I'm not saying I'm in your pockets. I just don't know if I like you 14 million a lot. I don't know that if you lose Byron Jones, the team's going to fall off. I don't know that. That's the problem. See, if we lost DeMarcus Lawrence, if we lost DeMarcus Lawrence, then I'm going to say, yeah, we going to be, our defense been hurting. But if we lose Byron Jones, yes, but I don't know. You feel me? That's where I'm at with Byron Jones. So that's my kind of thought and take on Byron Jones. So let's get to our next guy right here since I've been talking about Byron Jones. I'm listening right here. Tyrone Church, what's up with you? Byron can walk. What other corner can we get? I feel you. I say yes. It's Dallas Cowboys. Albert Smith. We need another guy. Thurston Howell. We got Robert Quinn. Yeah, that's a big thing right there. Yeah, if you don't pay him, somebody else will. Yeah, they would struggle. I'm going to keep it real. Yeah, I'm going to feel you. It's a benefit for him. I just, we'll see. I'm not in no man's pockets. I like Byron Jones, and I'm going to leave it at that. He's our number one corner, and I'm going to leave it at that. So here's our next guy. Cheeto. I got to meet Cheeto last year. Great kid. Cheeto's a cool dude. I love Cheeto as far as he's a great guy. He was super cool with. I probably could have got a good interview with him. He's just a funny dude. He's just a cool guy. I like Cheeto. So, we jumped at the number one corner who's on the lockdown. We know nobody ain't taking his spot. Now we got Cheeto, whose birthday was just came up. Happy birthday, Cheeto, to you. I love his name, Cheeto. Uzi. Everybody was having problems pronouncing. Let's look at those stats right here. Not bad stats at all. 71 total tackles to 1 INT. We need more of that, Cheeto. We need more interceptions for you. But I also told y'all, if y'all been listening to Silver and Blue Nation, I don't think him or Byron Jones are high INT guys, and I don't think they're not going to ever be that. My opinion. Didn't see it in college. I don't think I'm going to see it in the pros. I haven't seen it yet. Byron Jones only got 2 INTs in his 4 years of playing, and those was on a Hail Mary and a tip ball back for a touchdown. I think that was kind of lucky. Uzi had that right here. Here was his 1 INT that I'm catching right here, getting up in the great reach. You see, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful defense. PFF grade 63.9. Don't make PFF all your life, but make it some of your life. Make a little bit of percent of your life, not all your life. That's a drop from 2017. I think his rating was 78 in 2017, so it was a big drop. 11 passes defense, though, second on the team with that. But I need more INTs from you. So here's the thing about Chidobe. Cheeto wasn't bad. You know what it was like? I can't be mad at Cheeto this year. You want to say, turn your damn head around, Cheeto. Just turn it around. Just turn your head around, Cheeto. Please, just turn it. Just turn it. But, man, was he there in coverage, though? Y'all can't tell me, man. People was completing passes. Deshaun Watson, Matthew Stafford. Those guys were completing lasers, and Cheeto was right there like so many times. Matt Ryan, when he hit Julio Jones for the touchdown, I mean, Cheeto was right there. Like the ball fell, and his arm was right there. So I can't get mad at you, Cheeto, although sometimes I want to get mad at you. But I can't because you were sticky. It wasn't like you were just getting blown away in coverage. I like Cheeto. I think Cheeto's going to be even better year 3. I need more INTs from him. I like to get Cheeto. I don't think he's going to be that guy, but in a perfect world, I love Cheeto to get about 4 interceptions this year. But I like him as that second corner. I think he solidifies that spot. A. Brown is going hard, and so is Jordan Lewis, but I don't think Cheeto is getting fooled with this year. I don't think Cheeto is getting fooled with. That's just my opinion. I don't think nobody's touching Cheeto. I think he's going to continue to be that man. I think he's going to continue to do his thing. What do y'all think about Cheeto, though? I'm going to ask y'all. What's your thoughts on Cheeto right now? Tell me about Cheeto. Want more from Cheeto? Do you need more from Cheeto? What do you think about Cheeto? Do you really like Cheeto? I like Cheeto. What do you think about him, though? Do you think he can be an INT guy? I don't think so. That's my opinion. I don't think so. But do you think he can step up and get them INTs? As you can see right here, that was the last game of the year, though. He had the early one in the preseason, got us hyped up when he had the Bengals interception, got us all hyped up when we saw that. But then it wasn't until the end of the year where we saw this right here. But when you see that, that's showing that's some ball skills right there because Manning threw it up. I mean, that would have been a touchdown if he didn't jump up, and that was a great play, jumping backwards, catching that right there. So you see it. You can do it. You can do it, Cheeto. But the rating dropped from 78 to 63. Had a down year as far as the coverage. A lot of guys were completing passes on Cheeto. But like I said before, he was always there. Tell me your thoughts about Cheeto. What up, Cowboys? 5 rings. Yeah, y'all feeling me? Turn that head. A lot of y'all like Cheeto, right? I think we all can say we're in agreements. We all like Cheeto. You can't say you don't like him. You know? Yeah, I feel y'all. See, I think this. So we got the current census. If we're looking at our first 2 cornerback position right here, we're looking at our first 2 guys right here. We see Byron Jones and Cheeto Awuzie, and we both like them, right? Can we both say? Can we all say, folks, that's in the chat right now? Can we all agree? We both like Byron Jones and Cheeto. Can we all agree on that? Can everybody put their hands up? Give me a hand wave for that. We agree on that one. We're feeling good about Cheeto. Yeah, we're about to talk about this slide. But we're gonna talk about the next person here, and I don't really think a lot of y'all beef is warranted. And I love Jordan Lewis. And I said I even put the poll on my page. Who you want? Jordan Lewis or AB? And I said, y'all know who I want. That's because I just love Jordan Lewis. But sometimes you gotta get your heart out of things and you gotta look at the analytics and you gotta look at the tape. Okay? So with that being said, amen. Can the church say amen? Amen. Okay, there we go. I'm throwing them hands up. Yes, yes, yes. Amen. Amen. Okay, here we go. We about to talk about this controversial, man. And one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna be poisoned with my Jordan Lewis love. I'm not gonna be poisoned with my Jordan Lewis love. I'm gonna talk real because if I be poisoned with my Jordan Lewis love, that wouldn't be right. Now I love Jordan Lewis, and that boy can cover. He's a dog. But for me to sit there and say AB didn't play, he played trashy last year, that's just a lie. That's a lie for me to say AB played like trash now. Okay? Now, first of all, AB does give it up. You know, you be sitting there like, dude, turn your head around. Like he the problem with AB with me, what bothers me about AB is them damn fakes. He goes for them fakes. He goes for them double moves. He goes for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for real, like, if AB would stop doing that, going for them fakes, he'd be right there. The dude's fast. He got 4.3 speed. And I will definitely give him props this year. He got a lot more aggressive this year. A lot more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? A lot more aggressive this past season. I'm sorry, not this past year. A lot more aggressive this past season. Had 2 sacks. Could have got another. Had a big sack in New Orleans. People forget that he had a great game, like 3 tackles. Had a big sack in that game that stopped a big drive in that New Orleans. And you seen him coming off that edge. I mean, AB is good off the edge on the blitzes. And he'll get you a pick. Like, AB can get interceptions. Problem is, turn your head around and stop being so over-aggressive on the double moves, man. It's like you go for them. Here's the issue. Who do I pick, Jordan Lewis or AB? It's so damn close, y'all. I can't lie. I picked Jordan Lewis because I love Jordan Lewis. But AB ain't no slouch, dog. I'm going to see what's going to happen in this battle. I just can't. I gave it to Jordan Lewis in my poll just because of my love for Jordan Lewis. So if y'all want to kind of call me out. I don't care. But I got to see it on the field this year because I can't just say AB is out for the count. I just can't give it to Jay Lou, and that's my dog. I just can't give it to Jay Lou because AB ain't no joke. And guess what? This is contract year. This is contract year, and we all know everybody always plays better in their contract year. You feel me? And I know he's going to get every opportunity. And honestly, I'm going to keep it real. I really think Anthony Brown is going to get a second contract with the Cowboys. I think Anthony Brown might be a guy like a Orlando Scandrick as far as career-wise, not the player. But I think Anthony Brown, because you've seen Scandrick went in the 5th round from Boise State. He got 3 contracts with the Dallas Cowboys, played 10 years with Dallas. AB, you heard it from me first, might be that guy that you never talk about him. You're always trying to get rid of him because they was always trying to get rid of Scandrick, always trying to replace Scandrick. And remember, he always had the chip on his shoulder. He was there all the time. And you know how I feel. Scandrick, I didn't think he was, I loved his dog attitude, but, I think he was a little overrated in the last 2 years talking all that trash. But I think AB will be that guy that gets those second and maybe third contract because you never talk about him, but he's just always there. And I think AB is going to get a second contract from the Cowboys. I really do. I really feel like he's going to get a second contract from the Cowboys. Could be wrong, but that's just my feeling about it. I feel like they really like AB. I think Chris Richard really likes him. You saw the videos I posted of AB, how he works his butt off. And when you look at the season he had, 44 tackles, not bad for a part-time, 2 sacks, 1 INT. 3rd on the team with 8 passes defense. Pro Football Focus. Remember, don't make it all your life, just a little bit of your life. 65.8. Not terrible. It was better than Awuzie, and he was a starter. Just saying. Trash? Ooh, that's kind of harsh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's trash. I'm not going to say he's trash. I don't know. AB, I'm going to tell you right now, AB ain't getting traded. I definitely don't think if anybody's gonna get traded, it's gonna be Jordan Lewis, and that's just keep it real. Like, let's talk reality, y'all. Like when I talk about them Cowboys, I try to talk reality. AB ain't getting traded, dog. Like I don't really see that happening. If anybody's gonna be traded, it's gonna be Jordan Lewis. Yeah, they're not gonna trade a guy that was. I mean, I just don't feel like they would trade him. I feel like he's gonna get another contract with the Cowboys. I really do. Yes, it did make him a hot boy. You feel me? I don't think Jordan should be traded either, but guess what? Could be. So I heard a lot of love for Byron Jones, a lot of love for Cheeto, but I hear some hate going on for A. Brown. Tell me what you think about A. Brown. Should he be the starting third corner? Is he trash? I don't think he's trash. But do y'all think I mean, what do you think about A. Brown? What is he to you? Like, tell me about A. Brown. Like him or no? Just yes or no. Like him or no? Do you like A. Brown? Yes or no? I don't want no long ass sentences of tell me about A. Brown. I don't want to hear all that. Just tell me yes or no. Do you like A. Brown or not? Yes or no? And then we're going to go to my dog. And then we're going to talk about these rookies. Then we're going to get the hell out of here. Yes or no? Don't give me no long sentences about AB. Just say yes or no. Let me see what y'all saying. I like AB. Cowboys Fire Ring says. Tavis Bank says technique needs improving. Cowboys Fire Ring says he likes AB. Ridiculous Cowboy says yes. Oh, Tyron Cho says kick him off the bridge. Okay. Say right time. AB's a perfect slot corner. No cornerback gets sacks. Yes. Jordan Lewis, no. So I'm gonna come right now and say AB's a 50-50 guy. AB's a 50-50 guy. So we got a lot of love from J. Lou. Not J. Lou. We got a lot of love from Byron Jones. We got a lot of love from Cheeto. And we got a 50-50 on A. Brown as far as I see it right now. And now we're going to go to my fourth guy, who is my dog. I got to meet Jordan Lewis last year. Got to chop it up with him last year. It was a great time. Got to interview him and Taco last year. Talked to him off camera. Just a great kid. I don't know. I just like his spirit. I like his attitude. I like his dog spirit. I was one of the people like Jordan Lewis drafting him. You know, little dude for real. But man, just something about him just got that dog spirit. And you just can't. And he's got talent. I looked at his videos when he was in high school. I checked out his videos when he was in high school. Great cover corner even back then. Played receiver as well. Great anticipation. Doesn't have the greatest size. We know this, but just something about him. I think he's just a talented cover corner. I don't really think he's a slot guy. I think he's more of an outside corner. He gets pigeonholed in the slot because of his size, and you put him in the slot because of his size. But he could be an outside corner. But just not, people just think he's just not big enough, so they don't put him out there. They naturally put him in the slot. But I think he's an outside corner. That's just my opinion on that. So we're going to jump to J. Lou right quick. This is my dog. Man, what a regression they gave him, man. You went from your rookie year of getting 54 tackles and seeing the field and showing a lot of progression, looking like you was going to be one of the who's who as far as that cornerback position with Cheeto. Anthony Brown was being talked about. I mean, heck, Xavier Woods, the safety, they were talking about these were the guys, especially with Cheeto and Jordan Lewis. They were like the best friends. They were going to be the two starting corners on the outside. They didn't know what was going to happen with Byron Jones yet. It was all speculation because Chris Richard was just coming over, and you didn't know if he was going to convert Byron Jones. If he was, what was going to look like. And, man, when Chris Richard came over, did he throw a monkey wrench in that damn Jordan Lewis experiment? My dog went from playing ball to nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing to being a gadget guy to returning punts and kickoffs and playing on offense on jet sweeps. Like, wow, they did my dog like that? That tripped me out. So, hey, I'm not an NFL coach. I did coach, but I ain't coach on no NFL level. I'm not no NFL coach, so I can't tell Chris Richard, hey, why are you doing this? Because he's getting paid for this. He deals with this every day. So who am I to say that? But come on, dog. Jordan Lewis is talented. He should be playing. He should be playing more than the snaps that he was getting. And here's my my thoughts and opinion on what happened with this. This is just my opinion. Not knowing exactly what happened. And I'm gonna get your thoughts about Jordan Lewis here right quick. But just my thoughts on the Jordan Lewis thing. If you looked at the cornerbacks that they have on the team, Byron Jones, Cheeto, Anthony Brown, Jordan Lewis, just out of those four. Maybe I like Jordan Lewis because he has my type of attitude. I don't give a hell sometimes. A lot of times. I don't give a hell. And I don't like people trying to tell me what to do a lot of times. Excuse me. Maybe that's a bad fault of mine. Maybe I need to change. But I don't like people telling me what to do all the time. And I get upset when somebody think they're better than me and they playing over me and they shouldn't be. I'm going to get an attitude about it, especially when I feel like I earned my time and I came in here busting my tail and now I'm just getting slighted. I'm going to have an attitude, and you're going to see my attitude. Like, you're going to feel my attitude. You're going to feel the presence of my attitude. You're going to see my attitude. I might suck a little bit, but I'm going to have an attitude. I'm just going to keep it real. So I think that's what happened with Jordan Lewis. I think if when Chris Richard came in that room and was like, this is what this is what that is, that's what that is, I think Cheeto's like, maybe he might buck up, but I don't feel like Cheeto's going to go against the grain. I definitely don't feel like Byron Jones is going to go against the grain, and I don't feel like Anthony Brown is going against the grain. But I do think Jordan Lewis would go against the grain. And I do think Jordan Lewis will have attitude if you told him something. And I think it would show on his face and his body language and attitude. And I think that's one of the reasons why my dog was not playing. I don't think it was just skill, because when I listen what Chris Richard says about requirements of the skill position that he requires, that he wants athleticism, not just length. He wants that 6'1", of course, and he wants to see that size, and he wants to see your long arms, 32-inch arm. He will see all that, but he wants to have athleticism with it. And my dog, Jordan Lewis, is an athlete. But he's only 5'10" and about 170 pounds, because I stood next to Jordan Lewis, and I'm a little dude. I'm a skinny dude. I'm slim fit, dog. Jordan Lewis wasn't that much bigger than me. Although he did get a little bit more cocky when I got in that weight room. He wasn't that much bigger than me, and I ain't hating on you, J. Lou. Please don't think I am. But he wasn't that much bigger than me. And I was taller than him. So, you feel me? That's what probably the hate is. And like I said, I just really think it was attitude. I think he just didn't like being demoted. I didn't feel like he thought he earned more time, and I think he got an attitude about it. And Chris Richard, I feel like, is also an alpha guy, and a guy who, if you don't kind of fall in line with what he's saying, you're gonna sit your ass on the bench. That's what the kind of coach he looks like to me. And I feel like they butt heads in that area. And one thing I do know, playing sports and coaching a game, that if you're playing and you're going headbutting with a coach, you ain't going to win. You're going to lose. You're going to sit the bench. And I know as a coach going against a player, you ain't going to win as a player, because I'm just going to sit your ass on the bench. And that's real talk. And I think that's what happened with Jordan Lewis. Hopefully that has been rectified and we can get past that, and we can see that talent. But I do think he still could be dangled as trade bait, because he is talented. I don't think he's a situation like a Taco Charlton, because you had Taco was a first-round pick and you have expectations. You haven't seen it. But Jordan was not a first-round pick, I believe, third-round pick. And so you could get something because you have seen him actually do something. He had a rookie year where he had show promise, and you've seen him. Hey, even in the New Orleans game, had the big interception that sealed the game. And you saw that he can play. So my thoughts about I'm going to ask the folks out there who's in the chat, and appreciate everybody. Number one, that's up in here today. Got a good little box up in here. Shout outs to everybody that's up in here listening to the big game. James Day, and let's talk Cowboys football. But I got a hoo-ha for Byron Jones, a hell yeah for Cheeto, and a I don't know about Anthony Brown. So now I'm throwing out J. Lou. What's your thoughts about J. Lou? You like him? Think he should be third corner? Think he's getting slighted for the size? What do you think of what's going on? Do you agree with me? Talk to me. Need to hear your thoughts and opinions. Then we're going to talk about these other guys out in the fold, and then we're going to get the hell out of here. I'm sorry if I kept y'all, but sometimes I just talk too much. What's good, Jonathan Cook? Come on, man. Give me a yes or no. Philly Cowboys, you said hell no? Hell no on Jordan Lewis? Wow. Okay. I'm talking about regular season, all that good stuff. I need to know what the hell y'all think about Jordan Lewis. Period. You like him? Yes or no? Yes or no? D Will and this damn Steve McNair, you love that, boy. I'm gonna give you that all day. I gave you a shout out too, D Will. I don't think I said your name, but I gave you a hella shout out on my page when I said the Steve McNair comparison. I posted and I gave you a hella shout out. I said my guy on here is one of my subscribers. I hope you're a subscriber. You better be. But I said my guy tell me D Will saying Steve McNair all day. So I'm getting a 50-50 on my boy J. Lou. Am I getting a 50-50 on J. Lou? What's up? Let him play, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can't have a good year like you had your rookie year and then you go from not playing to playing to not playing. Then, I mean, when you go from and you're playing the cornerback position, let me tell you something. If you go from playing all the time to not playing and then they just throw you out there with no work, no reps, no energy, no nothing, you think it's hard to play running back and receiver and those other positions with no work or no heat or a quarterback. Throw your ass in the slot and you ain't played all damn game and they got you against Brandon Cooks. You ain't played all damn game, throw you in the third or fourth quarter. Or Kamara. You ain't played in five, 6, 7 games. You ain't played in 4 games. They throw you in there. Guard Kamara. Okay. And did you see how he balled out? That's when you're a dog. Because most guys, you don't have no work and they throwing you in against Kamara, you getting burnt like toast, dog. You getting you ate alive, and they're going after you every single play because they see the mismatch, and they were going after Lewis, and that boy was making play after play after play against one of the best damn offenses in the league with no kind of work. It's not like you was playing 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a row. You was not playing at all. Was being a gadget player, and they throw you into the wolves and the fire, and what do they do? Show and prove. That's why it's my dog. Because if you're a buster and you can't play, they throw you in the fire like that, which they won't do that to you unless they have nobody else out there as when they will play you. If they do play you, they're going to be like, we're going after you first thing, first play. You don't think Drew Brees sees that kind of stuff? And what did Jordan Lewis do? Not only did he ball his ass off that game, he sealed the game with a big interception. Playmaker. Okay, you're going to struggle a little bit against tall receivers, but I didn't see a lot of tall receivers getting at him his rookie year. I saw Aaron Rodgers, one of the best quarterbacks in the game, get at him. I didn't see a lot of corners, a lot of tall receivers get at him. Yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of problems if you're 5'10", you're going against 6'4". Anybody is. Anybody, unless you're like a dog. What corner at 5'10"? I played it. I'm 6 foot. If I'm going against a 6'5" guy, yes, I'm going to have problems against him. He's taller and longer. You have to have great technique. So that's what I think you got to continue to work on if you're a shorter type corner. Oh no, I definitely can't say that. He's definitely physical. That's one of his main things was press coverage. He loves to be physical. He has the attitude for physicality. I don't like him in zone. I like him see him closer to the line of scrimmage, letting his physicality show. Even though he's not a big guy, he's hella physical. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. I think the position and maybe the defense that was called that, but he's definitely a press corner to me. But we will jump from him, and then we're going to go to me because we're going to name some player. We're going to talk about just who we have right now and the potential. All right, Philly Cowboys 76, you asked me something. What's up? Hector Vega, I can't answer that question now. You asking me on the spot, man. You got too many dogs that was on the offensive line for me to just throw that out there. Let me holler at you on another date. My next show, I'll give you that answer, but I can't give you that answer right now. Can't do that. That's not fair. All right, Philly Cowboys, you asked me. Okay. Oh, he said Philly Cowboys. Okay, got you. Yeah, Jalen Smith definitely getting over 100 tackles. But let me get to these other guys right quick, and I'm going to bang out here. Let me name some of these guys that we got on the roster besides those four guys that I named. You got our top four who I don't feel like anybody's going to upseat them unless they have a crazy camp. You got our other guys, C.J. Goodwin, who's returning. C.J. Goodwin's 29 years old, 6'3", 190 pounds. I don't think C.J. Goodwin's doing anything. Love the size, 6'3", stays still on the roster. I think he get in splash plays. He got hurt, I believe. Maybe get on splash plays. I don't know. I don't know if he makes the roster. That's just my opinion. Don't think he does. Then you got Tristan DeCloud, 6'2", 205 pounds, I believe, from Oregon State. Tristan DeCloud played with the Falcons, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Great, good size. Not a bad player at all. I had some good tape. Go check him out on Law Nation. I think he showed some good video about him. I think he's more the safety than the corner, so I think he might get more of the rotation that way. I know Rashard loves those tall guys. He stayed on the roster the whole year. So we'll see. Jury's still kind of out on Tristan McCloud. I think he's more of a splash type play guy. Donovan Lumba. Keep an eye on this kid. I say it. Keep an eye on Lumba from last year. Portland State, I believe. Portland State, Donovan Lumba. Portland State or Sacramento State. One of those two colleges. But I like Lumba. 6'2", 205 pounds. Was really hoping him and another cornerback we had. We got rid of him for offensive tackle from KC. If you remember that guy, throw him in the chat box with me. We got rid of him, and he went to the KC last year, and I liked him. He was like about 6'3". But when I went to training camp last year and got to see these guys up close, you love the size, but yeah, Alumba was getting worked over. I was saying Alumba could be a dark horse last year. I was so wrong, so damn dead wrong. Alumba was not ready for the lights, but you saw the size, and you could see where Rashard loved the size, and that's why he kept him on the practice squad. It was a good thing he came from the small school because nobody was going to poach him. Nobody was going to look at him, and so it was a good time for him to develop on that practice squad, get that good work. I like Alumba, good long arms like Rashard wants. I think you better keep an eye on Alumba. I think he might surprise. I think if he comes in with that good mindset at camp, he may surprise and may be on this roster. Now, we got also our two other kind of guys. One we drafted, one we didn't draft, that everybody's been talking about. Michael Jackson. Everybody been talking about Michael Jackson. I like Michael Jackson. Came in the 5th round from University of Miami, the U. I just feel like anytime you come from the U, it's just a great thing because I feel like the tradition. Yeah, they haven't played the greatest in the last few years, but it's just something about the U and the defense. You come from the U, I just feel like I automatically give you some respect if you played at the U. So I automatically give Michael Jackson respect. And then I checked out the tape on him. Good cover corner, good press corner. Had some interceptions. I've had 4 in his career, I believe. Got most of those in 1 year. Great size, 6'1", 210 pounds. Looks like he's solid as a rock. Got a nasty attitude to me. Him and Chris Richard have been talking. He said, "I don't care what you do, Richard. Whatever you got to do, just come get me." And now he's here. He's playing with the Dallas Cowboys. Feel like he's got a big chip on his shoulders. A lot of publications had him higher than the 5th round. And so I know he's got a big chip on his shoulder. Number one, saying he's better than those corners that got drafted ahead of him, and money. No matter what we say about this game, is that, yeah, they want to get drafted high, but there's a reason why they want to get drafted high or get drafted, period. Pockets. It's a big difference from a 5th to a 3rd and a 3rd to a 1st. Money. So, that's a motivation for these guys. They're killing their bodies. They want to get paid. So I know that's a motivation for him getting paid, getting dropped in the 5th round. He wants to show and prove. So I like Michael Jackson. I think he's going to get a lot of work in that preseason. Injuries are going to always play a big factor because, injuries from rookies seem to always pop up. But I like his chances on this roster, and I think if he comes in with the attitude that he's already been showing, he can turn some heads. And then last but not least, let me get out Jordan Lewis. I've been talking about him, showing him. I need to show me. Sorry about that, y'all. Apologize about that. I've just been talking y'all's head off. But the last but not least is Chris Westery from Kentucky. Everybody's been talking about him. And I think the biggest thing that everybody loves about Westery, the 6'4". I think he's measured in at 6'4.5" without shoes. So that's crazy if he's like 6'5" with shoes. I think he really the red flag, I guess. 199 pounds. He's rail thin. Seen him at camp a few times. Got like Kermit the Frog legs, big long legs. I don't know about Westry. 4.3 speed, athletically off the charts. Richard was really liking him and digging him. Talked about a lot about him. Richard did prior to the draft was really targeting him, and to see him drop the way he did, not even getting drafted, that's great for the Cowboys because now you ain't got to pay him all that money, and you can keep him on the squad. Only thing is, though, practice squad. See, there's other teams besides the Cowboys out there poaching. And if he shows anything that preseason, if he gets good preseason work and he shows anything, you guarantee that people are going to be thinking, oh, we made a mistake. We made a mistake by not drafting him. Let's go ahead and try to poach him off that squad. Because he's 6'4.5". You can't change. You can't teach that. And let's go ahead and grab him. So we made the mistake then. But, preseason are highlights, not just for you as a team, organization, etc., but they're showcasing their possible players for other teams. Could be showcasing players for possible trades. Players could be showcasing themselves to possibly, if I get cut, another team saw me, so he has game film and game tape on me. So that's the dilemma to me with Westery, that, yeah, I want to keep him. But if he shows something in that preseason, you damn right other teams are going to be going after his ass, and that's going to be a scary thought because then you don't want to lose him, because I guarantee you the Cowboys are going to lose some players that you're not going to want to lose because you're like, damn, he was good. But we're so stacked and thick, it may just happen like that. So I like the guys that are behind our top four. I love the talent that we have behind our top four. I love the side that Richard is bringing in, and he's a teacher. He's a master motivator. He's a guy that will motivate you and get in your head. I think he's a guy that you want to play for. Haven't heard negative things about him. I feel like, everything isn't peaches and cream. Everything isn't going to be perfect, but he's the type of guy that can be a head coach possibly for the Cowboys later on. So I definitely like Richard in the fold. I don't agree with everything he does, but who am I to say what Richard does? He helped bring our Cowboys back to possibly dominance. So I love Richard and the hire, and I love what he's doing for that. So without further ado, I'm not going to hold y'all up. Appreciate y'all for jumping in. Please like and subscribe to the page. Thank you for everybody who jumped in here. Listen to what the hell I got to say today. Please don't do that. GG, don't do that. You feel me? Like, I almost stopped the stream. Like, you can't play with people's emotions like that. I almost literally, for real, dog. Like, seriously, you made me stop in my tracks. You made me stop dead in my tracks, and I had the click button about to stop the stream and say F everybody. Like, straight up, dog. Yeah, whatever. Dink and dag blows. Get out of here. If you're a Cowboys fan and you're still saying that, bye. I don't want to hear that crap no more. Go yell that on somebody else's page that Dak sucks. I don't want to hear it over here. Okay? He's my quarterback. I'm trying to get a Super Bowl. I want the Cowboys to win a Super Bowl. So I'm all about supporting and getting our team to the Super Bowl. So they need all the support we get, not all the hate that you want to spew out your mouth to your quarterback who's a winner. I ain't trying to make you like him, but don't make me not like him. So stay out of here with all that hate and garbage about my quarterback. Yeah. So, hey, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Please continue to subscribe. Our subscription is going crazy. You can also drop a super chat. You want to continue to support? Money helps. We got to continue to make this thing rolling. Like I said, get into training camp, to these games, everything. Straight grind right over here. So whatever you can do, we appreciate. Support Silver and Blue Nation. Big Game James. Subscribe, like, support. Y'all support everything else out there. Go out here and support these guys that's giving you these good Cowboys news and trying to bring you the best and trying to give you that Cowboys knowledge all day, all night. For real, it's all day, all night here. Just want to let y'all know that. But I appreciate all the love that everybody showed being in the chat box today. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate support. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Phillies Cowboys 76. Appreciate the super chat, the super chat right there. Thank you for the support. That means everything to me. Y'all don't know. It could be 50 cents. Like, I'm keeping it so real. Like, I get geeked on $1, y'all. Like, y'all don't even know. It means really a lot to me because we put a lot of work on over here at Silver and Blue Nation. Not to even pat ourselves on the back, but we really try to put in a lot of work for y'all and try to give y'all the best. So continue to stay tuned. Training camp is coming up. We're going to be there. Going to be there for a whole week. Going to get that blue and a white scrimmage popping. Going to give you great footage, interviews, everything, all that good stuff. Cowboys games, we're going to be there. The Cowboys experience is going to be there. So, man, we're going to have a ride like no other. Continue to support Silver and Blue Nation, the page. Continue to support Patreon, however you want to do it. You can be a subscriber on our Facebook as low as $4.99. Patreon can be as low as $1. Silver and Blue Nation, patreon.com. Also, continue to like and subscribe to Cowboys Experience. Barry Griffith, like no other. Really got one, like I said, the lowest prices out there across the board. Show you real life stuff. So go out and check that Cowboys Experience. They kicked it out there with Dak and all those guys. Travis Frederick with his hunger drive. We're going to be out there kicking it with those guys again at the Lava Cantina for games. Man, I'm telling you, y'all, it's going to be exciting, man. I'm telling you, it's going to be a season like no other. We're going to go out there and try to get this 6, man. We're going to try to go out there and shut up these naysayers. We're going to go out there and try to shut up these haters because I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of them saying we always just choking and not getting there. I'm just fed up with it. We got the talent. We got the players. Everything's, the stars are aligned. We are the star. We rep it hard. You see it behind me. We rep the star like no other. It's time to get this damn 6, y'all, and this is the year it's got to be. So let's go out and make this happen. Continue to support Silver and Blue Nation, Big Game James, and I'm going to holler at y'all. I love all y'all, and peace. Talk to you soon. Deuces.